Welcome back to episode 241 of the Craftverse series, and today we're going to be working on this little bridge. Because every other angle of the base has an entry or an exit. That side has the tree farm, that side has a path that leads over to the triple food farm, I guess. And that side leads to the main area of our base. So, what does the north lead to? Not much of anything at the moment, but you might notice a slight difference. Over there is a distinct lack of torches and looks very different from the last time. Those with a keen eye will have seen this area. It clearly looks cleaved into, and that's because it has. I am going to be adding in a bridge right here leading to a road that leads all the way out to that direction. And this area over here is going to be utilized. Pretty soon, actually. But we have some plans to do before that. First of all, I need to replace that grass. It's nice that it's grass, but it can't be grass. I need it to be something else. And if I'm not mistaken, I have the materials in one of my little boxes here. Unless I have moved them. In which case, where would I have moved them to? It's not here. Ah, found it. So I'm going to need some of those. I am actually going to need these, because I need to convert them. This should be enough. I can use those. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad of an idea, and there's 2 more in here. So that's the 6 that I need for those. Now, did I get any of the other pots? No, I did not. Slight dilemma. Yeah. Every episode, there's a stupid gnat in my room. Can I just get one episode where I don't have to deal with that? That would be lovely. Doubtful, but lovely. Yeah, I didn't grab any of them while I was down there. Oh, well. Oh, perfect. I knew I had one of those. I don't need that currently, but I knew I had one and I misplaced it. So I'm going to stick that with the other one, and we can make a Windburst 2. So now I just need 2 more of those, or at least a Windburst 2 book to fuse and make Windburst 3. I don't know if it goes beyond 3. Please let me know in the comments. If it goes all the way to 5, that's going to be a long journey. Because it took me like 2 accounts, several hours, and 5 different trial chambers just to get that far. Alright, now where did I put my other goodies? In here. Do I need any of this stuff? Is there any slabs in here? Wrong kind of slabs. Okay. So what I need are trapdoors, leaves, fences, fence gates, glowstone, and end rods. End rods might be upstairs in the light still. I haven't moved everything where it should be. Glowstone is undoubtedly going to be down below. So let's go check the end rods, because I need 70 of those. Nope, other side. Yeah, okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the 70. Those are squared away. Glowstone is going to be down underneath. Amethyst, right. That's also going to be down below. Wait, no, that's in my inventory. Yeah, amethyst and grindstone. So I can change out the grass, but in order to finish this, I need the other pieces. So we're going to go grab the glowstone, to which I need 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because there was already 2 on there. That's going to be done for that. Oh, right. Here. While I'm thinking about it, where did I put it? Right here. Those will be good, but I'm not here for those yet. I'm going to take probably 2 stacks of this because I got to convert them into slabs, and 4 stacks of slabs should be enough. Let's go ahead and pre-convert these into slab. And I need these to be the waxed cut coppers. 2 stacks ought to be plenty. If I need more, I will have it. Now, what do I have for birch? Okay, I have some fences. I need 10 fences and almost all of these fence gates. 48, I believe. Surprised I had enough, honestly. What I don't have enough of is the other pieces that I'm supposed to use. But that's here nor there if I don't have the leaves. So let's check the leaves. Leaf litter, leaf litter, leaf litter. I have 1 stack of these. That is not going to cut it, but I do have these, which is good. I need 8, and I thus need 8 cactus, which I also saw in here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oop, no. Since I can't stack these anymore anyway, we're just going to grab this. For right now, that will do as a start. Let's go ahead and switch this with the amethyst. No, don't go in there. Come here. 1 stack of amethyst to start. That'll do. I definitely am going to sleep. Because, as I found out while I was prepping that area, when I was doing the basement last week, yeah, I let a thunderstorm play out. And we have a guest. I have not interacted with him yet, but he has not despawned no matter how many times I've flown around. So he's here to stay until I actually do the raid, which means we could have 1 to 4 skelly horses if I do this right. But we're not going to do that just yet, because I don't have anywhere safely to put them, and I don't know where my leads are, so we're just going to go ahead and do this part. Yeah, there's still some blocks floating around here. I'm not worried about those in the slightest at the moment. 2, 3, 4, 5. Should end up here if it's done right. We're going to start from the main side so I don't have to redo everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would be 6. And then up on there. And then it goes the 11. Let me just grab my shovel, because this is going to be very slow if I don't. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Up here is 1. Also needs to be 11. Now, this design I actually got from a user on Twitter named MASATOSHIcraft. And you will be receiving credit on the signs, which is one of the reasons I have the bamboo hanging signs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. Once I get this up and running. Now, I'm using your base bridge design, but the stuff that's on top of it that I'm putting, that came from my brain. So, just making sure everyone's aware it's a split effort here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, and there should be a sixth one. Okay. Got it. Got it. Three, 4, 5, 6. And the rest of this is easy enough to do. There might be a slight lag. Am I entirely sure why? No. But there seems to be a lag. Okay, make sure this is lining up, and it is. For those who might not be okay with the mystical sound effect, don't worry, we're not going to be keeping this on the walkway. This is just the railing. I will be linking the post where I found this initially in the description if you would like to peruse the original. Really, the only difference is going to be that the original doesn't have the same roof. Okay, so all of this is in. Oh, hush. I now need these to go in the middle. Why did I do that? I don't need the shovel now. Okay. Okay. Now the reason this is here is so I can just do that. And we're going to do the same thing on both sides. I'm going to leave these because they are part of the base, but I'm going to be extending out the proper center block once we get to that point. We are not yet there. Okay, you. I am perusing the interwebs periodically to see if there are any cool designs I can incorporate and help us build our Minecrafty communities. I will be giving people credit as I find any designs that I think are cool enough to put on this world. And I gotta hand it to you, Masatoshi. This is really cool. I actually like the finished product. So those of you who are not quite with us yet, just give it a minute, and you will see the vision in just a few minutes. I know I said just give me a minute, but, you know, I'm in the South, Southern time. That's not where this goes. For those of you who might not be in the States to know what that means, the Southern minute is not usually a literal minute. It's probably like 3 to 5 business days, if I'm being totally honest. But okay, that is all of these. I made way too many of those. Now we do the middle one, so I actually have a walkway. And I'm glad that I already did my duping from before that was patched. There is a new dupe glitch, but I'm not about doing all of those steps. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to have to use what duped materials I already have and set up some farms along the way when I need more. Because inevitably it is a when, not an if. Once you get addicted to using certain materials, you really don't want to go backwards to using what you were subbing for them. But at the very least, I never have to fight a wither again or worry about building a farm for wither skillies unless I really want to get wither roses, because that was the one thing I was never able to get during those fights. Despite my best efforts, I could not get the zombies or anything else to stay in the area while the wither was there, or the wither just shot whatever drops there were before I could get to them. Because, yeah, doing those fights on a Switch is not fun, to put it lightly. It's not fun. It lags immensely, and it's very difficult to see where the thing is without potion effects, which I brought a bunch of not potions. I brought these, like 2 or 3 stacks of these, just in case I needed them, and a couple of totems, but I did not bring potions. So what I couldn't see, I just couldn't see. So that was fun. So whatever light sources you put down just get blasted. Now I am going to be skipping the ones on the edges because those get other things. The ones in the middle area, like right here. Yeah. So that should have been right. Yes, okay. Yeah, there's one more on the end. Okay. So we skip this one. Skip that one. Okay, that's a sheep. I don't know why I thought that was a different mob, but I'm glad it was only a sheep. Now, these in and of themselves do not block anything from walking on them. True. But what's going to actually be there will. Problem I have currently is I don't have the thing that I need, which is going down to the bottom floor for some purpur, because I did actually move some things. See, this was my end spot, and now the end spot has been moved. While I'm going down to the end, I might as well show you that I have actually put the armor stands in between episodes and given them some armor sets. So just past my purpur stock. But these are essentially the sets that I'm going to be using for all of the different trims. I'm going to be putting the trims underneath. I haven't put all of the trims on, obviously, because I don't have all of the trims. I'm still missing some key components. I do have the vast majority, and what's going to be in here is just the netherite trims. I am missing snout, which is going to be over here. I'm going to be using gold for the nether armor, and then for the warden armors, I'm going to be using the netherite, because you need netherite to survive the warden, essentially. And then these brown ones are going to be all of the trail ruin templates, which I don't actually have. But this one over here is not a trail ruin one. That is Coast? No, Coast is over here. I'll remember what it is later. But essentially, I've got a spot for each one, a different set of armor that is befitting the trim coloration it's going to have. And I just walked out of here without grabbing my purpur. For shame. For shame. That should be enough. I just need to cut them in half and put them on top of things, and we'll be good. Whee. And I have a stone cutter right here. Chop these in half. No, I do not want to make pillars. I want to make slab. Return the slab. I've heard that reference made a billion times, and I still don't quite know what it's from. Okay, so I want to do that. Toot. And then we're going to just swap that for the glowstone. Put the glowstone here and here. And I can access that easily enough, so we're good. there. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way is because I actually need to put the grindstones upside down. I should probably eat something in case one of those little baddies decides to come over here and smack me. Let's make them despawn. I don't need them walking over the bridge I just connected to my base and blowing anything up. So let's just prevent them from being able to do that right quick. Sounds like a plan. Okay. They should be burning now, if they haven't already despawned completely, and some of them have, it looks like, despawned completely, because they went just far enough away, because chickens are now over there. We should be safe. Get on the end rod. Thank you. That. Then we can just drag this across. Put another one there. That's the whole idea, is to block things from being able to get up here. No unfriendlies. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Bring you all the way across. Make my life a little easier by doing it from up here. And the last of those. Now I just need to grab the grindstones, and I only need 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Quick maths. And we're going to be putting it like that. As in MASATOSHIcraft's design. Okay, facing the right way. Facing the right way. Now, is this going to be cooperative? Oh, it will. Perfect. I can do it this way. Okay. Bam. 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 And bam. Okay. This is the original design of the bridge done. Now let's give a quick view so you can get appreciation for MASATOSHIcraft's design. That is the original bridge. The heck? I have never heard that cry in my life. But okay. That is a little bit shortened, actually, because these edges are also supposed to be 10 or 11 long, and they're considerably shorter. So I cut it just so it would fit perfectly along this pathway. Now, I don't like that you are hanging about. Goodbye. Fish, you can live. I do need to place some things on top, so I'm just going to cheese it by going up here. This should work, right? No. Okay, consider that not very well cheesed. But consider me very, very cheesed about that. Okay, we're going to do that. Yank. Oh, that works. Cool. Okay. Yes, I'm going to put a clock in a pot. That's going to work. It's fine, I can make this work. The dogs are rooting for me. It's faster to just do it this way. And then get up on the other side and do the same over there. Hot cactus. Hot cactus. Okay, so I have these, but we're going to have to do some cheesery in order to make this work. Now, the dogs are actually quite excitable. Don't go. Oh, you went over there. Of course you did. Okay. Shush. Okay. So I have taken to adding these and decided I was going to add an awning over everything. And I used those as a starting point, which is why I am bothering with doing this step here. Okay. Because unfortunately, you can't just place something on a cactus like that. You have to actually have a leverage point to place it. I found that out in Trust Falls, for those who might remember the realm that I had. No, it's not a copper one. It's a leaf. Thank you. Any floating blocks anywhere? No, just a chicken. Chickens aren't blocks. Okay. This is part 1 of the bridge edition. Okay, that's fine. I'll get there eventually. Might have to channel my inner rabbit, but you know what? We'll get there eventually. Well, that one's in the water, but I don't really care. Nice. Okay, that is the final required one. And then I can start getting my awning in above that. But before I do that, I can start getting these in. So what I did here is 1, 2, 3, 4 fence. 1, 2, 3, 4 fence. Okay. So this will work. 1, 2, 3, 4 fence on the lower one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it connects with the leaf block. And then this 2, 3, 4 should just be the 1, 3, 4. Yup. Good, good. 1, 2, 3, 4 fence. 1, 2, 3, and it's easier to connect to the leaf block. 1, 2, 3, 4 double fence. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know how it's staying at the correct angle, but I'm not complaining. Makes my job here a little bit easier. Okay, so the railings for the next canopy are already in place now. Good, and that means that I can place these. I will write on these in a moment. I'm just getting them in place first. So these are to attribute credit. Okay. So now we're going to start by doing bridge bridge by MASATOSHIcraft. Okay, credit has been attributed, and that will be overlaid on all 4 of these, but you don't have to watch me type that 4 times. I'm also going to be giving myself credit in the center, which is why I get 2, 1 on either side, and then Masatoshi's going to get 4, because this whole canopy wouldn't matter without the base of the bridge. So thank you again, MASATOSHIcraft, for your post on Twitter. I will never call it X. I greatly appreciate your contribution to the community, and I hope you guys appreciate being featured on this world. So, yeah. I'll see you in next episode, and we're going to be trying to grab the leaves for the canopy in between episodes, so I can actually just place the canopy, and then we can go on and deal with that Skelly Horse raid. That'll be fun. Peace out, everyone. Please leave a like on the video. I need it. Geez, that sounded desperate.